Hey, you guys, Rene here from Good Enough Mother World headquarters. Let's go into the mailbag, and this is a good one. Hi, Rene. I'm seeing two men, and they could not be any more different. The first is Thomas, and he's an amazingly compassionate, caring guy, has a great job, but there is no heat in the sex department. Zero, zip, zilch. It's not just boring, it's infrequent as well. And then there's Greg, and she says the chemistry between us is off the charts. Problem is, we don't have much in common. And when I think about a future with each guy, I can't decide who to settle down with. How important is great sex in a relationship? Signed, Decisions in Dallas. Well, Decisions in Dallas, I think the first thing you need to understand is that Smokin Sex evolves. It doesn't last. It's really hard to keep that same kind of intensity that you have going for the long term. So you've probably been in relationships like this before where, it was fantastic for the first month and then it starts to cool just a little bit as the relationship deepens. That's normal. And so you have to kind of expect that that is going to evolve and not necessarily be as hot as it once was. Number two, if you love Thomas, then I would suggest that you really make the effort to communicate your desires. Teach him what works for you. Talk openly and honestly about what you like, what you don't like. This is somebody who you're being not just naked physically, but also naked emotionally with. So you better be able to say the things that you want. And number three, I actually don't believe that these are two mutually exclusive things. I think that you can have a good, deep, involved relationship and also have great sex. It might be the case that neither one of these guys is the right guy for you. So you just have to keep looking. But at the risk of sounding like your very hip, very cool mother, I would say make sure you're practicing safe sex and not putting yourself or your future fertility at risk. That's it from Good Enough Mother World headquarters. I'd love to know what you guys think, so leave your comments here. And remember, you don't have to be perfect, just good enough. Hey, like what you saw? Join Jem on social media. Subscribe to Good Enough Mother on YouTube and tell a friend.